If you use your credit cards, you do not want to be rich.
Oh,
Anytime you say something about debt, people send it to me. Look
Right,
what
I know.
Cuban,
I
look
got
what Cuban
these
said.
tweets, yeah.
Look at what
the hell?
Cuban.
So off the rip, we got to pause this because he made a huge mistake and didn't finish the comment. It's not if you use your credit cards, you don't want to be rich. It's if you use your credit card and you don't pay them before the interest kicks in, and then you pay the minimum payment due every month and you allow that interest to continue to take money out of your pocket, then you don't want to be rich. All right, we're already starting to get into a funky area with this conversation, and we're 2 seconds in where rich guys get together and they collaborate and they talk about how they live their $billion and $100 million lives. This mindset can't exist for the general public who makes $45,000 to $55,000 a year. But before I jump in his ass, let's go ahead and let him finish his statement.
And vice versa.
Yeah, so cut up your credit cards. If you use a credit card, you don't want to be rich.
Yep,
I like that line. That's a good line.
That's my favorite line. I tell it.
Yeah, when you worth $300 million and you live in a $50 million mansion, you can cut up your credit cards and never worry about credit again because you actually are the bank. But for those of us out here who need a mortgage or an auto loan or personal loans or business loans with decent interest rates, we need to have good credit. And you know what happens when you cut up your credit cards? You don't use them. You know what happens when you don't use them? They close them. The credit card issuer will close the account if you don't utilize the money. You know what happens when your credit cards get closed? Your credit score tanks. You know what happens when your credit score tanks? Your interest rates go through the roof on everything that you need to finance from a mortgage, auto loan, personal loan, business loan standpoint. So when it comes from guys like this, you need to be very careful as to the information that you take because they're not playing the same game as you are. Quite personally, I think this is not only unfair, but borderline irresponsible for them to talk like this in front of the public. Have these conversations in closed door sessions. Don't make people feel stupid and insolent for using credit when that's the way that 99% of the American life functions.
I tell people all the time. People then they ask me, well, where's the best place to invest? I said, your best place to invest is to pay off all your credit cards and burn them because your credit card, you know what your return is, right? If you get off, you're paying 15, 20% interest. If you pay that down, you just earn 15 or 20%.
Folks, I've told you 100 times, and Forbes 400 wealthiest people in North America, when surveyed, asked what's the way to build wealth, what's the number one way to build wealth. 75% of wealthy people, not your broke brother-in-law with an opinion, but wealthy people say, get out of debt and stay out of debt.
Yep.
Because it gives you power over your largest wealth-building tool, which is your income.
All right, so guys, take this information with a grain of salt. Pay off your credit card debt and burn them is the wrong information. I can't stress that enough. What he should have said was pay off your credit card debt and learn how to use it wisely. Learn how to budget, learn how to spend within your means, and make sure you never pay a dime of interest to the banks again. This way, not only will you continue to build your credit score up until the elite status, but you will also benefit from all of the rewards and perks that come from great credit and premier credit cards. Now, when it comes down to business advice, Mark Cuban's going to be really good. It's at the top of the list. Now, when it comes to personal finance, when it comes to saving and getting out of debt, Dave Ramsey is second to none. But when it comes to credit cards, be very, very careful who you listen to. Listen, guys, if you like this video and you want to see more content just like it, make sure that you like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so that you get alerts every time I drop a new video. Now, a lot of people who watch my content, just like most people in America, are facing credit challenges and don't really know what to do and don't know where to turn because you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money trying to fix your credit, but you want a viable option to make sure that you do the best job possible. A few months back, I dropped a brand new platform that will allow you to challenge anything on your credit that's inaccurate, unfairly reported, being reported untimely, or is unverifiable by the credit bureaus. And it will allow you to do it for a fraction of the cost of professional credit repair. I want you to go to beastdiy.com right now and check out your options. If it seems like it might be a good fit, give it a shot. Other than that, I want to thank you guys so much for your support because I know you can get your credit knowledge anywhere on the internet, but you're here with me. Be blessed.